All right, y'all, welcome back to weekend 5. If everything goes as planned, this weekend we will be patching up all the holes and sealing the entire floor in Rust-Oleum, and that will complete the main part of demo for the bus, which is crazy to think that we're already this far. It is a beautiful, cool, breezy weekend out here in Tampa, Florida, and the perfect weather for working on the bus. Ain't that right, babe?
That's right.
Beautiful weather out.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Alright, so one thing that's super important to me about documenting and sharing this journey with y'all is I want to be really transparent. Like I said in the past video, I've watched years of schooly conversions and now actively doing it, I wish there were things that people were more transparent about. Obviously, I feel like the overall vibe of social media is people, they show their highlight reel, which if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I really try and go against that. I always try and share whether it's a bad day or a good day, I'm going through something or not. I try and show up and share authentically, and I want that to carry over into bus life for me and our TikTok and our YouTube. So with that being said, as I'm sure you guys can expect, it's not all rainbows and butterflies when you're doing a bus conversion, especially when it's your first time and you're figuring out as you go. And like we shared in the last video, we only get to work on this on Saturdays and Sundays. And so in full transparency with y'all, the first half of Saturday is spent literally just trying to figure it out, because it doesn't matter how much Googling or YouTubing you do, it's not until you get there and you start doing it that you then realize what you're getting into. So in full transparency, we do spend a good part of the beginning of Saturday figuring out what we're doing, and honestly, we kind of joke around that the first fourth of the bus takes just as long as the next 3/4. Just figuring it out as we go. Ain't that right?
That's right.
So we chose to use aluminum tape and found it very helpful to pre-cut these little strips. And this is literally how we spent the whole day, Saturday, just patching all these holes from the bolts and screws. So far, this has been my favorite day. Just slowly taping and listening to music in the process.
Tedious work.
With the bus being 40 feet, I feel like everything feels tedious, huh?
Well, there's only, 10,000 holes to fill. No biggie.
Oh, look at him go. Boom. You hear how beautiful of a breezy day it's been. It's been so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Perfect out.
Perfect day. Patching holes. So yes, a very time-consuming part of the conversion, but the first thing we've done that wasn't so taxing. And man, did we take full advantage of all that extra energy. Okay, I had to add this in here just because I can't even explain how I felt the first time I saw this footage. I had no idea the sun was like that. And then listen to the song that's playing at the same time.
Have the good old Flex Seal tape.
Clearly, we need to work on our transitions, but to add some more context, we had 2 holes that were too big for just the aluminum tape, so this is Paul showing you how he patched them.
This stuff is sweet, works wonders. So as you see here, we have a pretty decent sized gash of corrosion. What I'm gonna do is use this Flex Seal here to seal this up. For the structural integrity of this piece of metal, I kind of constructed this flashing here out of our metal scrap from everything that we pulled from the bus.
And that's how you use tape, friends. What kind of glue are you using?
This is a Loctite, really just a construction adhesive. Held some metal, you know the deal.
See, I'm more used to working with hot glue. Damn, babe. Were you that kid in kindergarten
It's not
who
that
used
much.
a lot of glue? We're here. Bright and early. It's Sunday. I always feel a little sore on Sunday and a lot of sore on Monday. But we're here, day 2. Let's get it. We spent some time this morning kind of walking through our floor plan. We put little pieces of tape on the windows that we want to cover because we will not be keeping all the windows. But we are definitely keeping these cool windows here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. I had not. We actually didn't even notice this until we got the bus home after we bought it. And we were like, how cool is this? These little emergency exit windows that completely open up all the way. Super sick. We are not going to be getting rid of any of those, but we did just kind of put tape on the ones that we are gonna get rid of, just to kind of get a better lay of the land. Still trying to work out the details with that floor plan.
Okay guys, today, before we get these floors sealed, and then we can't walk on it, we're gonna try to do as much work as we can on the interior. So, I'm gonna try to tackle some of this electrical demo, getting out all this electrical stuff, trying to carefully trace these wires out, making sure that we're not going to remove anything that's going to compromise the electrical integrity of the bus. Stuff like this. We're going to be pulling these lights out, tracing down wires, basically going through the entire bus, all the way back to the fuse box here at the front, the little control panel of the bus. Right here, all these wires lead back to a control panel you can access from the exterior of the bus right here. So we're just going to try to remove some of this clutter and tackle some of this electrical demo.
Let me clarify that by we, he means him and his brother, Mark. Okay, y'all, I don't know about electrical, so I wasn't much help in this part of the project, nor will you ever catch me in the engine while it's running. But while they worked on that, it gave me time to clean out the back of the bus. And before the sun went down, we had to stop what we were doing so we could finally seal the floors with Rust-Oleum before we headed out for the week. And of course, when the paint comes out, the nieces find the time to help.
Right in the edge. Yeah, good job.
Why are we playing on the floor?
Because we're sealing the floor. All this rust, we're covering up the rust. Spritz.
I know painting is self-explanatory, but I just want to recommend to get the pole extension. It made the whole process so easy, and this was just the perfect end to weekend 5. If you watched our first video, we left you off at weekend 3, so you may be wondering what happened to weekend 4. This was the last weekend before we knew we were going to do a YouTube, so I don't have much footage. But there was no way I was leaving this weekend out because, like I shared at the beginning of the video, I want to be 100% transparent with y'all. And this is something that people can definitely be more real about when sharing their schooly conversions. Grinding out the rust is absolutely exhausting, okay? Everybody makes it seem like it's no big deal, but I'm here to tell you that it is some serious work. And you get covered head to toe in rust, but nobody ever mentions that rust does not wash off easy like dirt. Overall, I had no idea what I was getting myself into that day, so I'm just being 100% real with you, so you do. But of course, the hard work is always worth it, as that got our floors ready for everything you saw in weekend 5.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm sitting here editing and I decided to film this because 1, I want to apologize that weekend 4 was kind of thrown in there, but 2, I want to let you guys know that our videos are going to be getting so much better every week. I just ordered a camera and a MacBook. I've been doing everything from my phone so far. And like I said, we didn't really know we were going to be doing a YouTube. Now going forward, we're going to be much more intentional about filming for you guys here on YouTube. But with that being said, please in the comments drop any suggestions you have for videos you want to see, maybe any questions you have, because we're doing this for you and we want to give you guys the content that you want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next weekend.